better.
Yeah.
Oh, a bit squeaky. Oh my god. It's dangerous,
It's
man.
expensive. It's recording.
Huh? Recording?
Yeah.
Oh my god, sorry. I'm blocking your recording. Oh, sorry.
Is the screen okay? Okay, as long as the lenses, as long as everything is okay, it's fine.
So sorry, I'm blocking you.
Oh my god, what happened to this thing?
Is it the lens okay?
The lens is okay. I am not sure why it's very blur. Oh hey, I finally asked myself to speak. But yeah, here are the results. This is me trying to print the profile picture of the channel. Yeah, I did it twice because I was trying to get it aligned with what the keypad would be. But yeah, it actually prints pretty well. On cardboard at least. This is with a slower setting. It actually burned right through the cardboard. This is just me testing out stuff. Text. Because I noticed that when I was halfway while I was trying to engrave on this thing, hello, focus. Alright. Yeah, so whenever you try using masking tape on this thing, it gives this brown residue behind and it's just not nice. Yeah, I have a lot of test pieces here. This was me trying to the first test with the masking tape and I was like, oh okay, this actually makes it burn. There's also one over here. I have no idea what this is at the back. Right, it's because it was burning the masking tape when I was trying to focus the laser. This is me trying to do a circle because for some reason halfway while trying to engrave this thing, look at that. Can you see the word Zetchi here? Yeah, it became really squashed because one of the axes didn't want to move properly, the y-axis, and I had to open up the machine and redo the rubber rails just so that it will work properly. And even then, like, it started not doing text properly. Like you can see here, this is not proper. And while this here was perfect. This sucks. Not to mention halfway while doing this, like suddenly the masking tape on the back thing stopped working. Like you either put masking tape on the top or masking tape at the back. And masking tape at the back actually looks really good. Because you can see me testing the H's here at different speeds and you notice that the last one looks really good. But then for some reason it just stopped being able to cut, like nothing would actually happen at all. So I had to change it to putting masking tape on the top and it would basically cut less nicely. Like this here. It's not as nice. Anyway, this is me testing with masking tape at the back again and with slower speeds, and for some reason it actually started engraving properly. Like, so masking tape was on the back and then at a high speed, so it started engraving the back. But then notice that half of the line, this is actually just supposed to be a gradient. Half of the line is actually engraved on the top and it didn't touch the back at all, which is so weird. Why did it do that? And when you can see that it did cut the top, it looks really nice. I have no idea how to duplicate this thing. I want this to happen again so I can actually engrave the top. And it's like a proper frost as well. It's not brown and it looks good. Because you can see for the ones that they did burn, it's not really a frost, but more like just making an indentation. An ugly indentation actually. Yeah, so this is the final print. This doesn't look very good honestly, and it doesn't look good on the keypad either, so I consider this a mission failure. Until I can figure out how this happened, where you actually engraved the top properly even though masking tape was on the back, I don't think I'm going anywhere. But in a slightly lighter tone, this looks good. Like, really nice. I decided to try combining having the top layer and the bottom layer at the same time, and it gives this 3D effect and it looks really nice. Also, I added some RGB modes on this thing. So unlike the Lotus, where whenever you plug it in, it goes into like a click button to go into whatever mode, which is like, I think it was like press X to go change whatever RGB, press Z to be in the play mode where it outputs X and Z. So you have to do this each time you plug it in, which is kind of annoying. So I changed it where it always outputs Z and X until you hold down one button, the first button, while plugging it in. And this here you can change the lighting modes. Yeah, this should be static, and then this one can change the hue, and this one changes the saturation. And this one changes the brightness, so you can make it really dim or max brightness, which is what gamers would want. And then press again and you're back on the ZXC mode. And that's it. Too bad. Engraving fail.